I will see the video. Oh my god. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. We start the first game of tonight. Your game master, Miss Mamba, your birdie, Mr. Dino. Please, everybody, put your blindfolds and adopt the right position. Your head down, your arms across the chest, and you don't put your elbow on the table. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Let's say something.
Yeah, okay.
Remember that we don't have to kill any of them.
Say again?
That we don't have to kill any of them on the first
Yes,
night.
please don't kill the newcomers for the first night. Of course.
Just
thank you, thank you.
No.
Don't kill newcomers.
It's fine, we gotta learn
That's
something.
a real big
No,
target
no,
now,
no.
Max.
Yeah, it is tough love.
Teach us the harsh realities of this game.
Oh, we already like
I
it.
agree.
Okay, let's get started. Night falls upon the city. Wait. Oh, okay. Something not working. Just give me a second.
Every time with my food. I have 2 cookies, you know. They better be there after the night. So
And the music will be very loud, guys. So don't get scared. The music is gonna be very loud because it will allow Mafia to talk to each other. Not on this next one. Okay, play number 1. Play number 2. Play number 3. Play number 4, pick up the card from the tray. Take a look at the card and return to the birdie. Play number 5, please pick up your roll from the tray. Take a look yourself and give it to birdie. Play number 6, please take a look. Yeah, take the card from the tray. Thank you. Play number 7, please pick up the card from the tray. Take a look. And give the card to the birdie. Yeah, thank you. Play number 8. Play number 9. Play number 10, take a look what city left for you. Is the night getting darker and music getting louder? Mafia, don't wake up. Mafia members, wake up. You have 1 minute for your plan. Wake up and remove your blindfolds. May the stronger team win. The discussion starts with the player number 1. You have 1 minute.
I just rewarded the birdie because he didn't eat my cookie during the night. So I'll appreciate that. Hi guys. Sorry. I shouldn't have. Very excited, new people. Want to make this bigger, so super excited. I love the names that you chose. Very nice. We're gonna start on the a while now, I think since April. I really love it. Really like it. I hope you do too, so you can come back. I guess I was a little bit depressed the last couple of days. On Monday was the final of the American Cup, Colombia versus Argentina. I took the day off for this massive historical day. For my country, I went to the city, went to a bar, there's like 300 Colombians watching the game, and we were robbed. We were
10
robbed,
seconds.
we were supposed to win, they robbed us 2 penalties, they didn't call it, I hate the referee, but it is what it is, you know, we're gonna prepare for the World Cup.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Kondo. Miss Reggie, your minute.
Good morning, my beautiful citizens. It's lovely to see your bright and shiny faces. I'm happy to see 4 new faces at this table, and one from our lovely Russian Friday nights as well. While I liked your story, play number 1, about obviously, you know, sad days, about the Team Colombia. You did not say much about 1, mafia, 2, about your colour. So therefore, I can't play with you. I'm not going to play with you. I myself am a citizen, and I'm sure that we can bring up our fellow citizens together, and we can win. Because I'd love to have another full 4 nights of playing mafia, and all the citizens win all the time. I guess let's see how we go. I'm excited to hear what everyone else has to say, and let's have a good game, guys. Pass.
Thank you, Miss Reggie. I forgot to mention that when you finish your speech, earlier than 1 minute, you can say pass, and it will just another person will say. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the neighborhood. What she was trying to say is like we forgot to show you guys there is a sign for checking. So for the sheriff, this will mean that we want to check number 2, or check number 5, or check number 10. So we usually will do that when someone looks a little bit suspicious. So we just tell the sheriff, hey, check number 5, check number 5, check number 5. Any number that you want to. That's what they were doing. Other than that, number 1. The first part of your speech was quite weird. Not really. I don't feel you way too much into the mafia action right now. I'm not playing with you so far. Then I feel you about the Colombian laws. Yeah, I agree, they rob us, but we can do anything about it. Now it's time for the Olympics, and the women's team will win. So that's
10
about
seconds.
it. And number 2, I like your speech, but you're in a gray area for me right now. Just it's too early to judge. I'm a red citizen. I hope we win this time. I hope you guys have a
And
good
your
time.
time is up. Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Miss Flower, your minute.
Oh, I think number 2 is suspicious because how can she be sure number 1 is mafia? She must know herself because then, mafia know who's citizen, so it's also a bit of a grey area. I'm definitely a citizen because, you know, it was red, and I want to stay in this game. And we at this stage we don't know who's mafia and citizens. Too early to call it. Yeah. I think 3, you were still a grey area too. But someone here is a mafia. Just can't figure it out. I think maybe number 2. Because you seem so sure. And the only people that are sure are the mafia because they know who they are. And they know who is citizens.
10 seconds left.
Okay, pass.
Thank you. Let's show some appreciation to Miss Flower. It was your first speech, and now let's clap. Miss Potato, your minute.
So I think you have a point because number 2 was being very certain about number 1 being a mafia, even though she wasn't she was just talking and stuff, which could also be a tactic. We don't know that. I think number 3 is a citizen because she was being very useful to everyone, giving us tips and stuff. But again, she could also be just using that to, as a red herring sort of thing. I'm a citizen, obviously, because I don't know what's going on, like a real citizen. So, pass.
Thank you. Let's show some appreciation to Mr. Ted, your minute.
So I have no idea what's going on as well because I'm a citizen. However, I think the reason why number 2 might have been talking a lot was because she hasn't played the game quite a few times. And so I guess playing the devil's advocate, which is trying to create some friction to make the game more interesting. But that's what I think. But yeah, I think number 4 has a point though. You can't really tell who's who at this stage. So you just have to see how the game plays out. But yeah, pass.
Thank you. Let's show some appreciation to Mr. Ted. Mr. Dragon, your minute.
Hi, I'm new to this city, so it's a blessing for me that I'm a citizen because I don't know how to lie. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, number 1 also brought a lot of attention to me. I think if number 1 doesn't get shot, it means either it's a mafia or undercover sheriff, because not saying any information, nothing, just talking about your emotions about the game is, I appreciate, very sad, but not related. So I agree with number 2. Number 2 is still like yes or no, but I would give a chance. Yeah, there are many new players here, so I don't know what to say, just like me. But number 3 was very, very neutral and friendly for
10
beginners.
seconds.
So that's all I have to say. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's show some appreciation to Mr. Ted. Mr. Artist, your minute.
Good morning, City. I'm not good in English, so if I don't understand anything or something, just I will clarify. So speaking of the table, I would like to play with we play number 2, number 4, sorry, because she had some point about player number 2, but I don't agree with her what she said. Player number 2 called player number 2 mafia. She didn't do, but I don't like how she tried to attract attention to player number 1, because player number 1 the speech was neutral. So it's just because when you are player number 1, it's nothing to speak about, and so maybe I will play.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Artist. And let's show some appreciation. Mr. Dramatic, a minute.
Good morning, everyone. It's very nice to have so many new people, so welcome. Love all your names. Yeah, I think I see what everyone's saying about number 2. I think I've played with her a few times, and she always does start quite bubbly, and there was nothing really to analyse. So I don't know. I'm thinking one of these 3 definitely a mafia, but I don't know. But you know, it's still too early to tell. There's something, or all 3 maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I really liked all the new people's speeches. Like, none of you seemed nervous, like really nervous, like you're mafia. So I don't, unless you're very good and you're really fooling us.
10 seconds.
I mean, so far though, I liked your speech, number 8 too. I agree, number 4 is very red to me. Number 8.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Mr. Red, your minute.
Good morning, everyone. I do think it's a little bit unfair to kind of like throw that suspicion, number 1, because they have nothing to go by. So it's like, you can't really say anything there. You know, what number 8 said was perfect. But at the moment, if I feel anyone's a little bit suspicious, pretty much neutral with everyone at the moment, because it is just the first round, you know. So there's not much to go by. You don't really know stuff until the second round. So, pass.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Night falls upon the city. Please adopt the right posture. Put your head down and put your arms across your chest. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia goes back to sleep. Mafia Don wakes up and looks for Sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Everybody stay in their positions. Player number 8, put your mask off. Your best guess.
Player number 2,
Number 2,
number 7,
number 7,
and number 3.
number 3, put your blindfold back. Morning arrives in the city. Please, everybody wakes up, put your blindfolds down. Unfortunately, we have two news. So we have Mafia in the city, and Mafia was precise and shot player number 8. So what actually we've heard just now, it was the best guess. So player number 8 has been killed first. He has the opportunity to tell us who he thinks Mafia was, which he did. So now player number 8, your last minute.
So the most suspicious on the table for me now is number 2 and number 7. Number 7 just because of his, because of his manners. So because of something in his speech, and so it's hard to guess in this the first round. So don't pay a lot of attention. And I said the number 3, the last player, is just because I don't know who is. No, it's so it's less suspicions for me for the number 3, but I feel like always try to fight
10
each
seconds.
other, and maybe some of them. No, I don't know really. So we'll see. Just don't.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Archie. Please everybody start to clear our table. And we start our discussion with the player number 2, Miss Reggie, a minute.
All this slander against me, this is ridiculous. And an outright crime. Yeah. It's very, very sad that we obviously lost lovely Mr. Artist. I've known him from the Russian games. Very wonderful player. And for me, I did like his speech, even though he did, say that he had a problem with me. I actually did like how he was very analytical about everything. Saw like a few problems with even player number 3, that kind of thing. So I would actually like to nominate player number 3.
Exceptions.
Just because, yeah, I agree that like there were some inconsistencies in her speech. Really liked the speeches of number 6 and number 7. Very analytical. Even number 4, you had a
10 seconds.
lot of analysing as well. I won't. That's very good. It's a very good trait to have in this game.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Reggie. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
I'm gonna nominate player number 2, of course.
Accepted.
Why? Because since day one you have been the most suspicious one on the table, and I agree. Yeah, I think I pointed out first, or maybe it was 4, that your speech, everything was really weird. And of course, why nominate me? He was really clear saying that I was just like the last option, just to name someone that he was really suspicious about me. So you just want to try to put all the attention on me, so we forgot about you, but I will say that you actually Mafia, and I will say agree with number 8, that 7 looked suspicious. I do kind of saw him yesterday like trying to make eye contact to this area, so it's either number 2 or number 1, but I'm like more pointed out as number 2, so he was trying to communicate
10
somehow.
seconds.
So I will say sheriff, if you haven't checked 2, do it, but we'll probably kick it out. Check number 7 next, and I don't know who is the third mafia member right now.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Miss Flower, your minute.
I'd nominate number 2 as well. Like,
Supported.
It's just suspicious from the start, and you know, I'm usually right for my instincts. And I think next I'll attack number 10 and 9 because they were so too neutral with their speeches. So, you know, like they're suspicious as well. And people saying number 7 as well, so I'll keep a lookout for him. But yeah, for now it's 2. Pass.
Thank you, Miss Flower. Miss Potato, your minute.
So I kind of think number 2, number 7, and number 10 are suspicious. Number 2 for obvious reasons. I think this sort of speaks like a politician, you know, just seemed really off from the beginning. So I'm like, that don't sit right. Number 7 because he was agreeing a lot with number 2, so I feel like they kind of know stuff. And number 10, I think you're suspicious because you were being really neutral about it and stuff, but there wasn't much eye contact happening, so that's like I'm just throwing that out there. Pass.
Thank you, Miss Potato. Mr. Ted, your minute.
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. I feel like it's too early to tell.
But you have to
'Cause
nominate.
I feel like there's 2 teams that's sort of happening at the moment, and I kind of don't want to get in between them because I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, I don't know if it's the citizens that are being very vocal or it's a mafia, but I can sort of see where the teams are happening, and I would say 1, 3, and 4 are on one side, 2, 7, and then are on one side as well.
10 seconds.
But I just don't know who the other 3 people are, what side they're on. So
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Ted. Mr. Dragon, your minute.
I'm very sad that 8 died because it means I made a mistake in my calculation. He was the one defending number 1 and he died, so it means it might not be number 1 as I originally thought. It might be number 2 because first we had accusation against number 1, but now no nomination against number 1, which is very, very, very strange. I think I will nominate number 2 in that case, as it is 180-degree turn, so I apologize, number 1, for that. I think there are 2 mafia members among these 3, I'm not sure who exactly. 1 is here, 6 is innocent. If I go down, you are in big trouble, so, because, yeah,
10 seconds.
that's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Sorry, did you say you nominate number 2?
No, number 2, yes.
Supported, yeah. Mr. Dramatic, your minute.
Thank you. Morning, everyone. I was a little bit suspicious number 7, but I did like that speech, and now less so. To me, number 4 is still the most red for me, and number 5. Sorry, number 6. Welcome to the game, but I don't trust you. I don't know. Just your speech was a little bit. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of nerves coming through. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm feeling like there are 2 mafias out of you 3, but I don't know.
10 seconds.
I'm getting more red vibes from 3 though. But yeah.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Mr. Red, your minute.
I think number 3 is red. Just good energy there. 4 and 5, good analysing the situation. I think they had very good speeches. Number 6 though, I'm getting more mafia vibe just because of that neutral, feigning ignorance, a little strategy there. So more mafia vibes there. So number 7, probably more red. Not too sure there, but more red vibes. But yeah, pass.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Miss Reggie, or Miss Kondo, you're not, sorry.
Offended that you are comparing me to a mafia member. Nominate number 2.
Support.
Girl. Out. 3, rather red for me. Red. Rather dark. Gray. Red. And you're giving me red. Okay, so now she is definitely bad. I have played with her the whole time, so I definitely know what she is. She attacked me right away. She's not making sense in any of her speeches. Like, it's just not. And I also saw what number 3 said about like something going on here. She's looking over there. I just don't know is it 6 or 7. So that's why I'm not so sure about. Number 4, really good analytical things, as well as number 5. But I feel like you're jumping a little bit on what other people is doing, so that's why I'm doing on the gray area.
10
Number
seconds.
6, at the beginning of your speech was a mess. At the end, kind of make a little bit of sense, so that's why you're right. That 10, really good speech, but again, just I haven't played with you so much.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Kondo. It's time to cast your votes. From now on, no gesturing is allowed. Please put your arms and hands and elbows out of the table. And we start to, was 2 players were for elimination, number 3 and number 2. I will repeat, number 3 and number 2. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 3? Thank you, 2 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 2? Thank you, 7 votes. Altogether 9. Player number 2, you were you were put in prison. Your last minute.
Slander. How could you do this to such a senior member of this table? How dare you? I'm your elder. Yeah, I've got some beef now with player number 9, player number 10 even, player number 1 especially. Player number 3, player number 4. How could you? Anyway, peace out, guys.
Let's say goodbye to player number 2 here in our table. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia Dawn wakes up and looks for Sheriff. Thank you, Dawn. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. Morning arrives to the city. Unfortunately, Mafia was precise. Everybody please put your mask blindfolds off. Thank you. Morning arrives to the city. Mafia was precise. Player number 3, your last minute.
I didn't have to my best guess.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm not sad. She was leaving and she was mafia. You guys get rid of one of the bad guys for sure. There's still 2 more mafias on the table. So sheriff, that's the moment that you try to communicate someone. Your checks. I was good one. So between 7 and 6 and possible 10 in that order. From the most right kind of thing. What else can I say? Good luck. You guys are doing so well. Amazing. And if one of you are the mafia, my God, you are so good, to be honest.
And let's say goodbye to Miss Phoenix. And we start our discussion with player number 4, Miss Flower, your minute.
So, I'm definitely, I never suspected her and 8 because we're all citizens. I think 6, 7 and 10 as well, maybe 9, but I think my next vote will probably be 6 because very neutral, but 6, 7 and 10 and maybe 9, they're all too neutral for my liking. So yeah, it's one of them, but on the chopping block next, probably 6. Yeah. So I nominate, do I? No?
If you want to.
I can nominate now.
You can, yeah, if you want to.
Nominate 6.
Accepted.
Okay.
You still have time.
Still have time? Yeah. Yeah, I think 8 picked up that I was a citizen straight away.
10 seconds.
Yeah, so we need to keep a very close eye on this side of the table. But that's dark, and darker.
And your time is up. It would be a very good name for the video. Player number 5, Miss Potato, your minute.
I kind of agree with you. So I think 6 is kind of sus. So I think I'll vote for him. But you're like 10's also kind of sus too. So I'm thinking when we're voting, let's like vote him out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like it's still. Oh yeah, I want to nominate 10.
Accepted.
Yeah, pass.
Thank you, Miss Potato. Mr. Ted, your minute.
So I have no idea what's going on. And the only reason why I was sort of picking sides is because I'm playing very carefully. I'm playing very sheepishly because I don't like accusing people. You know, it's bad to accuse people, but you know, I feel like there's a lot of strong opinions about what I said because, you know, quite frankly, I don't like confrontation. I don't like to like say that people are something when they're not. But you know, if I were to pick, I'd probably pick either 9 or 10.
What?
Because you know you've been playing like 9's been playing this game for a long time, and you know he could be feigning that that they don't know what's going on, which is kind of odd for someone
10
that's been
seconds.
so experienced at playing this game, and then leveling accusation at me. 10, I'm not too sure, but I don't know.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Ted. Mr. Dragon, your minute.
Yeah, the number 6 is very well spoken, but because he said second time exactly the same as the first time, it's quite, I don't know, like it's like a script. I don't know. So, yeah, if there was a sheriff here, would be nice, but no, nobody killed in action. Maybe. 10, I think it was too long in the shadow, sitting there. I never had a chance to look at him. So maybe 10, maybe 6. So, I don't know. I'll go with 10. Yeah, I'll go with 10. That's what I think. But I think it would be good if there was a sheriff to clarify some things on the table because there is too much
10 seconds.
missed. 10. 10, nominated 10.
It's supported.
Yeah.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Dramatic, your minute.
Sorry, I was just being funny. But, no, I get what you're saying about, I know the first few times I played, I was like, I don't want to accuse them if I'm not 100% sure, but anyway. In saying all that, still not sure about you. Or number 7, or number 10, but I've only played with 10 a couple of times, and to be honest, you always seem a bit sus to me, so. Number 1, I am now getting good vibes from, well, not, I mean, I was anyway, but I don't, yeah. So there's still 2 Mafia members. I'm thinking at least one of you 2, sorry. I am the most suspicious on number 6 currently, so I support the nomination for 6. 4 and 5 are still
10 seconds.
Dream team, trusting you the most. I'll listen to you 10, but I don't know.
And your time
Yeah.
is up. Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Mr. Red, a minute.
So number 6, how he's saying that the sheriff's gone. I feel like he's saying that as a plea, but try and hide that he probably is the sheriff. No, number 7. Sorry. But yeah, it feels like a distraction to hide that he is a sheriff. A bit more sheriff vibes, more red. But number 6, feigning, still feigning, I reckon there. Definitely sus. Something, it's like really nice, but hiding something under there. So more, yeah, mafia vibes. Number 1, this whole time, probably more red. But number 4 and 5, I think they've got a pretty good analytical point of view of the
10
whole
seconds.
situation. So pass.
Thank you, Mr. Red. Miss Kondo, a minute.
So if we still have a shape, definitely reveal yourself the next time because there's a little bit of confusion. I think 4 and 5 really gonna take up with you. I was completely sure you were red this time because of your speed. I think you're definitely red. Number 6, it's just helping yourself. If you are good, you cannot be neutral. You need to fight for yourself. You need to make us believe that you're a thing. But you didn't nominate anyone. And I feel like you say 10 only because they say 10. It's like I don't know. I feel like you need to be better. I understand you bring really good points on this one. But new players. So I would say reddish. I would say between 6 and 10. Only because of your last speech at the beginning, it was no. Then you finish it really well, but I was
10
like, I'm not
seconds.
sure. Number 9, you're getting a good vibe, but who knows? But definitely there is a check. Please, check whoever you need to check. I would say maybe check if one of these is not ball out.
And your
Check
time
one
is
of
up.
them. And
Thank
then,
you, Miss Kondo. It's time to cast your votes. Please put your elbows and hands out of the table, and no gesturing is allowed from now on. We have 2 people for elimination, number 6 and number 10. I will repeat, number 6 and number 10. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 6? Thank you. 6 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 10? Thank you, 1 vote. Player number 6, unfortunately, you were put in prison your last minute.
Okay, you guys, I know I didn't make my case properly, and again, I was playing a little bit neutral, but again, it's my first game, so I don't like accusing people of things. But I think it's very easy to make someone a scapegoat if they don't like to choose sides. So whoever, if you're a citizen or if you're a sheriff, thanks for not saving me. But anyway, look, it is a game, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think you've chosen the wrong person. I am a citizen. I hope you sleep better at night.
no.
Pass.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Ted, who is leaving our table. Thank you. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Don wakes up and looks for mafia. Sheriff wakes up and looks for mafia. Morning arrives in the city. Please wake up and put your blindfolds down. Unfortunately, Mafia was precise and killed player number 1. Player number 1, your last minute.
I was the sheriff. I checked number 2 on the first night. She was bad, obviously. I checked number 5 on the second night. That's why I changed my mind and I knew you were good. I checked number 10 just last night and he's bad. He's a bad guy. So 5 is good. Nice gave me really good vibes, so you better not like be effing with me because I would like hand you down. No, that's kidding. 4 is really gonna because it's really good too. So if it's not 10, then it's between these two guys, but I'm towards more being 7. Unless, 10 is out and then we win. So do what it was there. So nominate number 10 next. He's bad. I check in. 5 is good. You definitely read. Between 7 or 9 next if we don't win once he's out. So if we don't win, go between 5 and 9. Yeah.
10 seconds. Let's say goodbye to player number 1 who's leaving our table, and we start our day with the discussions. And the first player who speaks, player number 5, Miss Potato, your minute.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take a word, and I'm gonna nominate number 10.
Accepted.
Mainly because I was getting that vibe as well. I don't know, just real suspicious. Can't really put a finger on exactly what, but yeah, that's just the vibe. Number 7, I think is okay because he's been all over the place with his guessing, so I feel like a citizen wouldn't really know, and yeah, that's why. Pass.
Thank you, Miss Potato. Mr. Dragon, your minute.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as I said at the beginning, number 1 was either a criminal or an undercover sheriff. She didn't reveal when I asked. So yeah, I thought number 6 or number 10. I will nominate number 10.
I support it.
Yeah, I hope it is the last one. I hope it is the last one. If there is more than number 10, it's not gonna be number 9. It's gonna be one of you two. But yeah, I hope so. I hope we're gonna do it. I hope I'm gonna win my first game. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Dramatic, your minute.
Yeah, support the nomination for 10.
Support it.
Well, 2 was definitely Mafia. I'm 99% sure 6 was as well. And yeah, I'm believing that one was Sheriff. Well, you don't have to look that. And I think that Susan's going to win, so pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Mr. Red, your minute.
I'm extremely disappointed. Backstabbing. Like, you've probably destroyed our sheriff here, number 1. I'm definitely red. All this targeting for 5? This is mafia vibes. It's definitely I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Mr. Red. And the day discussion conclude by player number 4.
Yeah.
So player number 4, your minute.
I nominate 10. The supports are clear there. The sheriff said we're safe, and this guy, he thinks he wants to win for the mafia, and now he's throwing my name under the bus and her name. So I'm nominating him next. But today I'm nominating 10. Okay? And we're gonna win. Citizens are gonna win. 9, 4, and 5. We're winning. We're gonna get 7 and 10 out. It's so dark. We're gonna win. We're winning. Sheriff helped us out a lot. So yeah. So pass.
Thank you, Miss Flower. And it's time to cast your votes, but because it was only 1 player for elimination, you don't have to vote. Player number 10, they put you in prison. Your last minute.
Why? Just why? What do you have to know? I might as well just sit here and enjoy my sandwich in prison. Then someone send me a postcard. Maybe some chicken nuggets. No, I'll just leave it at that.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to player number 10 who's been in our table. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Thank you, mafia. Dawn wakes up and looks for sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for mafia. Morning arrives in the city. Please everybody put your blindfolds off. Mafia was precise and killed the player number 5. Miss Potato, your last minute.
I'm really confused now.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's you! I bet it's you.
Yeah, warning, Miss Flower, you cannot talk until she's talking.
Mm. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Can't help you guys. I'm just gonna have to get. I'm serious. Like, I don't know. I think it's number 4. Just bad vibes again. No, I don't know. Good luck, pass.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to player number 5 who's leaving our table. And this starts our discussion with player number 7, Mr. Dragon, your minute.
So unfortunately it wasn't over as I expected. The second one is out somewhere there. I didn't want to openly attack number 4 at the beginning because it's a new player just like me. But yeah, something was not right like that. And especially when you said you're gonna do number 10 and then me next. I think you knew number 10 is Mafia and it was going down. That's why you voted for 10 anyway, just because you knew. And then you wanted to point it at me to eliminate me. So if number 9 is Mafia, then it's just because I'm new, I'm too weak. So I would say no. I nominate 4.
Accepted. 10 seconds left.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Good. Well played. Well played.
So you can say pass?
Yeah.
Pass.
Just
Okay,
pass.
thank
Pass.
you. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Dramatic, your minute.
Well, I was so sure we were about to win then. For new players, you're both very incredible. One of you was just because of all the little like glances and laughs between you and 5. I think I was just a bit blind and just trusting you the whole time. Like from the start, I kept thinking, oh yeah, number 4 is good, so I never really looked at you. But I think you're secretly a genius, and I support the nomination for 4.
Supported.
You guys are both
Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Miss Flower, your minute.
I think they're both mafia, okay? Because obviously Sheriff put it 4 and 5 were innocent, and 5, you know, was innocent, was a citizen and got eliminated. So I'm gonna vote for 7. I'm gonna nominate 7.
Accepted.
But I think they're both mafia because they gang up against me. But I'm gonna nominate 7.
Accepted.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have time.
Oh, I still have time, and number 9, like, if you're a citizen, you would have voted for 7, but I don't think you're a citizen overall. But I can't do 2 votes, so you're a traitor. You are a traitor. If you're a real citizen, you would have voted for 7. And you're not real anymore. Like, you're a good liar.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna nominate 7. That's pass.
Thank you, Miss Flower. It's time to cast your votes. There are 4 people for elimination. Number 4. So what?
There's only 3 people on the table.
3.
And you say 4 people for elimination.
Oh, sorry. There is 2 people for elimination. Sorry. Number 4 and number 7. I just wanted to make it more dramatic. Oh, sorry. Okay, once again. It's time to cast your votes. There are 2 people for elimination, number 4 and number 7. I will repeat, number 4 and number 7. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 4? Thank you, 2 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 7? 1 vote. Player number 4, the majority was against you, so you put in jail your last minute.
They're both mafia, both of them. If number 9 was a real citizen, he wouldn't vote for me. So yeah, both of them are mafia. Number 7 more than 9, but yeah, pass.
Thank you, Ms. Flower. Let's say goodbye to Ms. Flower for leaving our table. I declare the end of the game and victory of Mafia.
Yes!
Mafia was player number 9, player
Oh, you
number
did
10.
so
Mafia don't player number 2, Sheriff player number 1.
Well played.
You did so good!
I'm going to